Joining us now is Sabrina Saulle. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm great. How are you?
So Sabrina, you started singing when you were very young, very small age.
Yes.
And church means a lot to you.
Oh, very much.
Your faith?
Yes.
So tell us, at what point in your journey did someone notice you to say, wow, there's something really special about you?
Well, it really all started with my family, my parents, who I love very much. They always inspired me ever since I was young to go for my dreams, and they always incorporated my faith into that. So that with my music has always been kind of coinciding with each other. And after that, I ended up meeting Tony Orlando, who is so special to me. He's like an uncle to me now. And we actually met, it's a funny story, we met at La Mangia, which is this little Italian restaurant in Nashville. And I was sitting down with my parents. We just went in there hoping that I could get in somewhere just to sing for a little bit. And I was 17 at the time, so I was too young to sing at any of the, the older bars.
Like Tootsie's or any of those other places.
Yeah, like that. We tried, but
Right.
we failed. But I ended up going to this little restaurant. There was like nobody in there, and there was this little table, small table of 3 people, Tony being one of those people. And I didn't know who he was at the time, but my dad said, you started this because you love singing, you love having fun. Why don't you just go up there and sing? So I ended up singing Shallow from A Star Is Born. And from that, I see this older man sitting in the back who's just, keeping a keen eye on me. And so I just kept looking at him the whole night. And then I ended up singing Como La Flor, which is by Selena Quintanilla in Spanish. And this group of women started getting up and dancing with me, and it was a really great moment.
A moment.
And yeah. And right after that is when Tony approached me, and he just came up to me and he said, "Do you know who I am?" And I said, "I'm sorry, I don't." And my dad starts freaking out. My parents both jump up and start freaking out. And, I could tell he was very significant. So my parents ended up telling me, we listened to all of his records and he was so big. And, from there, everything stemmed. And I ended up singing at Mohegan Sun because of him. And yeah, it's been a really great ride for sure.
I'm so excited for you. Now,
Thank
I have
you.
a Tony Orlando connection, but it was from
Yes.
my singing director, George Fernal,
Oh,
when I was
wow.
singing with the Futures of America in St. Louis,
Yeah.
Missouri, and Tony Orlando has a place,
Yes.
in Branson. And so
Yes, he does.
it was like, they had this like brotherhood,
Yes.
and sadly, George, who a lot of people knew as Chubby or Mr.
Yeah.
F, he passed away on
I'm so
4th of
sorry.
July, which was
Oh my
poignant
gosh.
considering
Right.
that, he loved the Futures of America so much.
Yes.
But Tony Orlando, I got to meet him also at the Eisenhower Park. But what an extraordinary journey.
Yeah.
And to connect with someone that has already
Absolutely.
made it in the business.
Oh, yeah.
Is an icon.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
And
100%.
but he must see you as having that like icon glimmer.
Oh,
Just
thank
a little bit of an
you.
icon glimmer.
It's so funny because me and him have a very, very close relationship, and his brother David is my producer. So I remember when I was young, right after I sang at Mohegan Sun for the first time, he brought me down to Missouri, and I recorded in like a real studio for the first time. So he gave me a lot of my first really big opportunities and my big moments. And if it wasn't for him, who knows what would be happening with my music right now. So I'm very thankful for him.
And I'm thankful for you being here. So we have a
thank
mutual
you.
friend, Kyle, that
Yes,
you
we
went
do.
to school with.
Yes.
And Kyle said, "I have this wonderful singer named Sabrina." And I was like, "Great, bring her on. Bring her on."
Yeah.
So are you going to be singing for us today? Are you sending us a little something that we could play on tape?
I do have something on tape. I
Great.
do have a little sneak peek of one of my originals, actually.
Let's take a look at that now.
I love them with all my heart. Yeah, one is in heaven and I can't wait to meet him in paradise. Our time here has a window. The window's my own door. Life goes by so quickly, like a wilting rose from the frames on these walls.
Absolutely fabulous. Are you
Thank you
so
so
excited? What's the
I
next step
am.
for you with this?
Okay, so I do have a bunch of originals that I'm working on at the moment. and one of them being the one that I showed you, and also being one that I'm working on with my producer David. I'm very excited. By the end of the summer, I'm going to fly down to Missouri actually to go see Tony and David, and we're going to record in one of their studios, and by then, after that, I'll be releasing it, and I'm very excited about it. It's actually, my two best friends are here with us, and it's actually about my best friend, and the song is very deep and meaningful, and they've been with me through everything, and my family and my sisters are everything to me. So I love, especially in my music, especially originals, I love writing about things that are very meaningful, and you know, that I have a deep connection to.
You're just beautiful on the inside and the outside.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Please join us again anytime.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love celebrating your talent.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Please follow Sabrina on all of her social media. And thank you for watching.